Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl show was one big tease. "I want to play their favorite song, but you know they love to sue," said Kendrick Lamar a couple of minutes into his Super Bowl halftime show. Everyone knew what he was referring to. "Not Like Us," his brutal takedown of rap rival Drake, was one of last year's breakout hits, earning 1 billion streams on Spotify and 5 Grammy Awards, including Song of the Year. But there were questions over whether Lamar would play it, or even could play it, at the Super Bowl, after Drake filed a defamation lawsuit for lyrics that branded him a sexual predator, which he denies. Lamar leaned into the dilemma, teasing the song over and over during his set, before finally giving the audience what they wanted. When the song finally played, Kendrick self-censored the most contentious lyric, in which he calls Drake a certified pedophile. But he looked directly into the camera with a mischievous grin as he called out Drake's name, and left intact the song's notorious double entendre. "Trying to strike a chord and it's probably a minor." That lyric echoed around the Caesars Superdome in Louisiana, indicating that no amount of legal action could ever hope to diminish the song's popularity. In playing it, Lamar was expected to have reached more than 120 million TV viewers who had tuned in to see the game in which the Philadelphia Eagles defeated the Kansas City Chiefs 40-22 to deny them an unprecedented third straight Super Bowl. The performance was further heightened by the surprise appearance of tennis star Serena Williams, who performed the Crip Walk, a notorious Los Angeles dance move, as Lamar prowled the stage. Drake's lawyers are suing Lamar's record label Universal Music Group over the track, accusing it of trying to create a viral hit out of a song that made false factual allegations about the star. Sunday marked the first time that a solo rapper had headlined the Super Bowl, and Lamar brought an elaborate stage show full of dancers, fireworks, and special guests. But the rapper's lyrics have always explored the contradictions between ego and self-doubt, and his Super Bowl set put that conflict in the spotlight. He performed on a giant Noughts and Crosses board, flipping between introspective deep cuts, typically staged inside the X's, and crowd-pleasing chart hits, which took place in the O's. Actor Samuel L. Jackson, dressed as Uncle Sam, acted as MC, berating Lamar when he became too self-indulgent and praising his duets with R&B singer CCA. "That's what I'm talking about," Jackson said, after the duo performed All the Stars, a ballad from the soundtrack to Marvel's Black Panther movie. "That's what America wants, nice and calm." But whatever Lamar performed, the energy was electrifying. Early highlights included Humble and DNA, both taken from the rapper's Pulitzer Prize-winning album Damn, and whose tectonic beats rattled around the stadium. The set, which is available to watch on YouTube, also included Squabble Up, Man at the Garden, and another Drake diss track, Euphoria. Unlike most Super Bowl performers, Lamar isn't much of a mover, but he had a charismatic swagger as he walked in step with his dancers, and clever staging gave the show momentum, especially on nervy, angular tracks like Peekaboo. CA also gave the set a lift, with supple vocals and improbably flexible choreography that helped soften Lamar's edgier instincts. Not Like Us was the undoubted climax, but Lamar took a victory lap on the bouncy West Coast anthem TV off, where he boasted, "Yeah, somebody gotta do it." He was joined on stage by the song's producer, Mustard, who clutched a football while sporting the world's baggiest jeans, before Lamar pointed an imaginary remote control at the camera and intoned, "Game over." For fans, it was a powerful performance full of Easter eggs, including a snippet of the unreleased song Bodies. Casual viewers might have agreed more with Samuel L. Jackson's plea for Lamar to keep it light, especially as some of his more densely written lyrics were rendered unintelligible by the stadium's cavernous echo, and it was noticeable that Lamar omitted to play his civil rights anthem, All Right, in a year where the NFL chose to remove the phrase "end racism" from the end zone of the football field. The phrase had been present at the Super Bowl since 2020, amid the Black Lives Matter protests, for which All Right had become the unofficial soundtrack. Many had expected Lamar to make a bigger statement, especially with President Donald Trump in attendance, but the star's performance remained resolutely uncontroversial. Unless, of course, your name is Drake. Nonetheless, Lamar's show was sleek and streamlined, as many fans had expected after audio of the backing track leaked on Thursday. The only interruption came at the climax of the 13-minute set, when a protester climbed on top of Lamar's black Buick GNX car and unfurled a combined Palestinian and Sudanese flag before being tackled by security officers. The NFL later said in a statement that the protester was part of the 400-member cast who took part in the show Thank you for watching Topics on Trend. Go ahead and check out another trending video on our channel here, like subscribe, comment, and share.